Hi, my name's Sarah. Welcome to my teacher demo. I would like to say that because there isn't a class here, I won't be interacting with anyone. I shall just be speaking. But normally in a class, I would be very interactive with the students and get them to talk as much as possible. So I've decided that we are going to talk about future tense today. We're not going to talk about the past, which is history and has happened before. We're not going to talk about what's happening right now as I'm speaking to you, but we're going to talk about the future, something that hasn't happened yet, something that might happen tomorrow or next week or next month or next year. There are two ways of talking about the future and using future tense. We can use going to and will. Both tell you something that will happen in the future, and they tell you about an action. Both are correct and they have the same meaning, but we need to look a little bit closer. So when we use going to, we're talking about an action or a decision that we've already planned, something that will happen in the future that we know for certain will happen. For example, tomorrow I am going to the cinema to watch Prometheus. When we use I will, we are describing things that have yet to happen in the future, things that are maybe not planned, maybe something where you would make a quick decision. For example, I was at my friend's house last night and the telephone rang, and she said to her husband, "I will get it," and she answered the phone. She said, "I'll get it, I will get it," which implies that she will do it quickly. If she had have said, "I'm going to get it," it would have sounded longer. It would have sounded like she would have answered the phone in quite a bit of time. So the main difference is going to, you've already made the decision and it's planned, and will is you're not sure what might happen and it might be a quick decision. So let's have a look at how we can form sentences using going to and will. So tonight I'm going to a restaurant and I'm going with my friend Laura and my friend Ian. So let's talk about the future. Let's talk about what I will do later and what I will eat. So I will eat cake tonight because I love cake, especially chocolate cake. My friend Laura, she will eat pizza. I know that she loves pizza and she always gets it when we go out to eat together. Now Ian is on a special diet. He is going to eat vegetables. Now let's check this again. I will eat cake. She will eat pizza. He is going to eat vegetables. There are two different ways using will and using going to. Two different ways of saying what will happen at the restaurant tonight. Which is right? Well, both are right, but we need to know how to say it with the right grammar. So, if we look at I will, the beginning of the sentence will always stay the same. I will go to sleep. She will go to sleep. He will go to sleep. Now, which one's the girl? He or she? She is for the girl. He is for the boy. Now, when we talk about going to, it changes. We have to change the to be verb, which into am. So I am going to Taiwan. Now, when we're talking about somebody else, we have to change the to be verb. Can anyone tell me? It's the is. So he is going to Africa. I am going to Taiwan. He is going to Africa. Now, what we can do is shorten the beginning parts of these sentences. We can shorten them to make them sound more natural. So, what we can do is merge I am into I'm, and she is, we can merge that into she's, and the same with he is. So I'm going to, she's going to, he's going to. She's for the girl, he is for the boy. Don't forget that. We can also talk about other people. We are going to, they are going to, and you are going to. And again, look at the to be verb. It has changed into are. Now we can look again at how we can shorten that to make it sound more natural. We're going to, they're going to, and you're going to. So if we have one last little think about what we've spoken about today and the different ways of setting up sentences using will and going to, we can just look at this very quickly, and it separates the sentence out so you will understand it clearer. So the sentence when we're using will, you begin with the subject, which may be I. The second part of the sentence is will. The third part is the infinitive verb, could be eat, sleep. And the fourth part of the sentence is the rest of the sentence. For example, subject, I will eat pizza. Now if we look at using going to in a sentence, we always begin with the subject, as before, which could be I. Then the form, or the to be verb, which is am. Then we put in going to. Then we have the infinite verb, play, sleep, and then the rest of the sentence. So, I am going to sleep on the train. So, just to refresh ourselves, what have we learnt today? We've learnt future tense. We've learnt how to use will and going to in sentences. And we've also learnt how to shorten words to make them sound more natural. Thank you very much for watching my video. I would like to say that if there was a class here now, I would get them to do some written and some oral exercises in partners. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed it.